Racial bias in housing is still a major issue in 2021. A new study finds homes in black neighborhoods are undervalued on average by $46,000. There are also plenty of stories of black homeowners in white neighborhoods being lowballed.
Some experts are blaming the gap on appraising practices. As CBS 46's Ashley Thompson explained, some black families are taking measures to make sure their homes are assessed fairly.
We felt the pressure.
We did.
David and Gwendolyn Cooper's Gwinnett County house is pristine. The landscaping, the furniture, the decor, it shows like a model home.
We always say wear your melanin with pride, so that when others see it, you're trend setting.
With mortgage refinance rates at historic lows, the Coopers wanted to take advantage. As part of the process, a home appraisal was needed. But before they called anyone, Gwendolyn took to Facebook to ask other black and brown women whether they believed race would play a role in her home's perceived worth.
And I was really kind of blown away by the responses. I would say about 99% of the responses I received were indicating that yes, more than likely race will be a factor.
So the Coopers had an idea.
Any indication of our ethnicity was removed.
They stripped their 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home of family photos and other items that might identify them. And they even went a step further.
We had our neighbors stand in, not come in, but have the appraiser go over and get the key from our neighbor.
A study by Redfin reveals concerning data. The average home in a primarily black neighborhood is worth $46,000 less than a comparable home in a primarily white neighborhood. Redfin analyzed more than 7 million homes, accounting for size, condition, neighborhood, amenities, and schools. Nearly identical homes with significantly different values.
We struggle because I don't want to assume that the appraiser would not be professional enough to just look at the quality of the home.
But the reality is black families in primarily white neighborhoods are also seeing discrimination in housing. After a black homeowner in Indianapolis had her white neighbor stand in during an appraisal, her home value jumped more than $100,000.
So essentially, the approach to appraisals sort of compounds the history of redlining and undervaluing of neighborhoods and homes that are occupied by communities of color.
Marissa Calderon, executive director of the National Community Reinforcement Coalition, advises homeowners to always seek multiple appraisals.
There are things about our homes that make our homes uniquely us and uniquely reflective of our culture and our character. And if we all have some amount of implicit bias and we bring that with us to work, then that is going to complicate someone evaluating something as deeply personal as your home.
Yeah, we bought this house this time last year.
Back in Swanee, the Coopers' plan was foiled. While the appraiser was on site, their daughter, paying a surprise visit home from college, showed up unannounced. They say they are still waiting to find out what their home is worth, but tell me they learned a lesson that day.
What she said to us, are you guys really hiding your skin? That was eye-opening for us. Like, yeah, we are hiding our skin because you want more equity.
Well, the Coopers' home was appraised at $425,000. They say they'll likely get another opinion. According to the Appraisal Institute, less than 2% of real estate appraisers are black.